Okay, now that we have our YouTube video uploaded and optimized, I want to talk to you about how to do paid advertising. So what you're going to want to do is get the link right here. So once you create the video, or you could open the video and get it from the top of your browser up here. You're going to take that and go over here to a company called Sprizzy. Okay, I want to show you one more in addition to this, but Sprizzy. Okay, and so Sprizzy.com, and you can link your YouTube channel here. So you just log in with Google essentially, and it will automatically show all your videos. Or you could put the link in there, and I'm going to try it now. And what this is going to do is read your video, and it's going to ask you to log in with your YouTube. So you just do your Gmail credentials that you create for your email address that we talked about. So instead of that, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to log in to show you here, just as an example. Okay, so these are a bunch of videos. So this is when you link it to your channel, what it's going to look like. But let's go back to where we were talking about there. So you're gonna go back and have that video, and then once you have that video in here, what it's going to do is it's going to show you the video. Okay, and what Sprizzy does is this is a way to advertise your video across like a ton of different platforms. If you go to Sprizzy and read about it, tell you about all the platforms that it goes on, but basically your video shows up as an ad across the internet like fast. And so essentially if you want to drive traffic, you could do the organic way that I showed you, which I always do on YouTube. And then once you do that, you could do paid advertising. And then when they click to subscribe or they click to do whatever, they're going to go to your website. Okay. So Sprizzy is probably my favorite way to do it. But I'm going to show you how to actually optimize this campaign, and I'll go back and show you some results. So here's the video. All I did was copy and paste it into that page that you saw. And then there's different things you can do. You can do, I'm going to try to get subscribers. I want people to like and comment. I want people to view my website, like it. Okay, well, you're trying to get people to go to your website, right? So view advertiser's website. This right here leads them to your sales funnel. Okay, so then not only that, you're going to target. Okay, oh well, you have to put your website here. So let me just hold on just a second. Let me log into my Simvaloy here. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to use this link right here. Okay, so that's how you do it. You copy the link right there, and I'm going to go here, and okay, there we go. So now target. Who am I going to target? So let's back up. I've got my video. I'm trying to get people to go to my website, website views, and I put in my sales funnel right here. Okay, so basically once they click on this, it's going to take them to my sales funnel. Click on that. Where do I want to target? Well, I only want to do the United States. Okay, now over here you could type in other places as well, but just for example, United States. We're not promoting a song or a band. And what's interesting, especially if you use TubeBuddy, all of your keywords end up showing up here, okay? Which is already optimized because guess what? You used TubeBuddy in the beginning, and now you're ready to go, okay? So you don't have to do any more than this if you don't want to. Now, this will allow you to put a lot more keywords in here. So typically I usually put double or triple what's in here because I really want to reach it across all the platforms. But once I do all this and type in some additional keywords here, I go to my budget. Now this is really cool. I can schedule this to start now. Okay, right now I probably wouldn't schedule it because it's 8:30 at night, but I'd want this to start first thing in the morning, for example. and run. Okay, so I can schedule when to start, and how fast do I want it delivered? Well, I typically do normal or slow. If it's a new YouTube channel, you should do slow. If it's a YouTube channel that's been around, do normal. And if it's been around a long time, do fast, because you don't want to over um, essentially deliver YouTube views. And then you put in a budget here. So let me just show you. Let's just say I put in a budget of $5. I'll show you what happens here. Okay. Now, the minimum is 30, so you have to spend at least $30 to advertise your YouTube video. Okay, so you can't spend $5. Now, what's really cool is it will show you the total amount of views that you're going to get with this YouTube video. Now, let's back up. This is really, really cool, guys. Let's assume that you had a YouTube video for health insurance. You could put on YouTube, organically do all that, so you're going to get natural traffic, but then we're going to advertise the health insurance video across a bunch of different ad platforms for a really cheap price for $30, because you know what? I'm going to get between 1,000 and 1,300 views for my $30. That's really cool. So imagine pushing your ad out in front of 1,000 people for $30. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just going to do some math. 1,000 divided by 30. So it's 33. Let's see here. Actually, I did it wrong. There you go. So it's 3 cents a view. So essentially, for 3 cents a view, I can market that to 1,000 people. Now let's look at this. Let's just say that your budget is $100. Look at that. 3,300 people could see your video in the next week for $100. I mean, you can't beat that cost. For 3 cents a view, I don't know how you're going to beat that, or 30 cents a view, I guess. But you know, you're just not going to beat it. So Sprizzy is a fantastic way to do this. And they have little specials going on here. Look, if you do an extra $10, they give you another 3,300 views. Okay, so there's specials that they run as well. So that's Sprizzy. So that's how you do your paid advertising. Now, let me go to some campaigns just to show you and prove this to you. Right here. So this is one that I just created, so it's 0 views because I haven't done anything yet. But look here. These are a couple. And this just shows you some money I've spent on this. So $100, $70, $30, $300, $30, you know. So different campaigns get different budgets, and I use other advertising channels too besides Sprizzy, and I'll show you that in a second. So I may advertise this video on 2 or 3 different platforms. But for example, 2,113 views for $30. Fantastic. Okay. 15,000 views for $330. Okay, so imagine putting your ad in front of 15,000 people, how much that would cost you on Google Ads. Okay, so really cool way to do it. Now, let's go to the next recommendation, which is viral. Now, viral is spelled VIROOL. VIROOL.com. Now, viral is basically the same thing. It's just a little bit different. Works on some different platforms. So let me log in here. I don't use viral quite as much, but it's I'm not saying you shouldn't use it. I use Sprizzy now more than this. I used to just use viral. But then I started using Sprizzy. So here's the last couple campaigns I did. Budget $500, $100, whatever it is. What I like about viral is you can bid on how much you're going to spend per click, okay, or per impression, excuse me, cost per view, CPV. With Sprizzy, they just tell you. With this particular one, you can bid on it, okay. And yours would show above someone else's if you bid more, so to speak. So that's the difference between Sprizzy and viral. They're both good. Nothing wrong with either one of them. But you know, if you have a good budget in there, you can really get some good views, right? 1,500, 2,200, 3,000 views or impressions off of this, and it can show you the clicks too. So anyways, I just want to show you both. I use Sprizzy more. I like this platform a little better, but viral is another one. If you're trying to operate more on a budget, use viral. If you got some money behind you, then use Sprizzy. Okay, so that's how it works, and that's how you do paid advertising.